so today I am filming this tutorial right here. It was really highly requested when I posted a picture of this look and like the actual palette I'm going to be using. So today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This palette, oh my god. Okay, first of all, it took me forever just to buy it. Like, it released at midnight. I forgot what day it was, but I waited at midnight and then the whole like internet, or not the internet, but like the whole site crashed and it didn't go back up until like 4:30 in the morning. I was already up and I just so happened to like go back on the website and it was up and I was like, oh, yes. So I got it and I had been wanting this palette for such a long time. It smells straight up like peaches, but more like an artificial peach kind of. It's actually really strong. I heard someone say that it wasn't too strong. It's actually really strong, like a really strong peach smell. Like I smelled it from the box when I got it and I was like, that's really strong. But this palette is amazing. I love every single color in this palette. This is what it looks like right here and it's just so pretty. My favorite palette of all time is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but I think Too Faced just stole my heart with this one. Like, it is just that good. I love all of those like peachy, like warm brown colors, and that's what's in this one. And the packaging is super cute too, so you know, it's cute. But it actually is a really good palette and I can see myself, I've already been using it like every single day since I got it, but I just kind of filmed like a very peachy, warm, orangey kind of look. I think this is actually really appropriate. I'm trying to look in the mirror to see if it is. It's actually really appropriate for spring, just like the peachy colors and stuff like that. So I also threw in some other Too Faced products as well. I thought it would be fun to throw in a lot of other Too Faced products that I had, since I do have quite a few. Too Faced is my favorite brand, so I have a lot. Well, not a lot, but I do have a good amount that I could have used in the video, so I did. But I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm taking the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette with a Morphe MB23, and I'm just dusting that into the crease as my first transition color. Next, I'm taking Candied Peach, and I'm also putting that into the crease with the same brush, and that's just going to be our second transition color to add some peachy warmness into it. And I'm just kind of building that color a little bit just so it's a little bit more peachy. Next, I'm taking Puree with a Morphe M433, and I'm focusing that on the outer corner and then bringing it into the crease. Then I'm taking the shade Summer Yum, and I'm doing the same exact thing just to kind of deepen up the crease. And then with no additional product, I'm taking the Morphe MB23 again just to blend everything out. Now I'm mixing the shade Summer Yum and Tempting together just to kind of darken up the outer corner a little bit. There is no like really dark brown in the palette, and that's the only thing I don't like that it doesn't have, but you can mix those two together to kind of have a deeper brown. I'm taking the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base Primer, and I'm just putting that on the lid for the lid color to stick onto. And then I'm going to take the shade Luscious, which is the prettiest color in the entire palette. Like, it's so intense and so pigmented, it's beautiful. But I'm just packing that onto the lid, and I'm using an Urban Decay flat shader brush. And then I'm just going to blend everything together, and then I'm taking White Peach with a e.l.f. flat shader brush and putting that on my brow bone. So now I'm taking the Skindinavia primer spray and I'm spraying that all over my face, and then I'm taking the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm to prime. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Ivory with the Morphe E6 and blending that out. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory as well and highlighting my face with that and also concealing my under eyes. And I'm just going to blend all of that out with a beauty blender and then kind of go over any spots that need to be blended out a little bit more. I'm taking the RCMA No Color Powder and I'm really pressing that powder into my under eyes so they stay set and do not crease all day long. And then I'm just going to dust that away with a Morphe M438. I'm going to set my face with a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder in Light. And then I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer with an e.l.f. complexion brush and bronze up my face with this. I forgot how much I love this bronzer, but it's seriously so nice. I am then taking the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette with a Japanesque highlight and contour brush, and I'm just contouring my cheekbones with that. And I'm also going to take that on my forehead and on my jawline. And then I'm just going to take that No Color powder once again to bake under my contour. I'm contouring my nose with a BH Cosmetic Fluffy Angled Brush with the same color that I contoured my face with, and I'm just going to blend all of that out. I also took a little bit of that powder down the center of my nose, and then I'm taking the Too Faced Love Flush Blush, that's a tongue twister, in the shade I Will Always Love You with an IT Cosmetics Flawless Blush Brush. And then I'm just dusting away that powder from underneath my contour and on my nose. And surprise, surprise, I'm taking the Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow, and I'm taking the shade Sunburst with a Morphe M501. And lately I've been dipping my brush into the highlight and then I've been spraying it with MAC Fix Plus and then applying it to my face, and you just see how much of an intense glow it gives you. Highlighting is truly my favorite part about doing makeup. I don't know what I would ever do without any highlight in my life. I'm taking the shade Nectar and I'm putting that on my inner corners, but it wasn't as bright as I wanted it, so I mixed a little bit of white peach with that and that did the job. I'm taking Summer Yum with a pencil brush and I'm running that along my lower lash line, and then I'm going to blend that out with Candied Peach. I'm taking the new Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara and I'm putting that on my lashes. And then my camera overheated, so while that was happening, I just applied some false lashes. These are going to be the Ardell Wispies. And then I'm taking MAC Spice Lip Liner and Maybelline Clay Crush, and that is going to be it for the lips. I'm finishing all of that off with the Skindinavia finishing spray, and that is going to be it. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. It was super requested when I got the palette, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.